Tonight, a story you will only see here on KGET. Some big ideas could mean major changes to our local fire departments.
And one of those ideas includes merging the county and the city of Bakersfield's fire departments. 17's Alex Fisher joins us now to explain. Alex?
That's just one of a few big ideas that could be discussed between our two fire chiefs. Both men are looking at an old contract that hasn't been updated in 15 years. These changes could mean a difference in who responds the next time you call for help.
911, what is your emergency?
Our first responders arrive when you need them most. But who gets called is a complicated process. The city limits of Bakersfield are complex. The boundaries stretch for more than 20 miles across, from east to west and north to south. But there are islands throughout the city that are technically unincorporated areas of the county. Here in this northwest Bakersfield neighborhood, the boundaries are very confusing. For example, where I'm standing right now is the city limits of Bakersfield. But as soon as I cross the street, I'm in the county, an unincorporated area of the county, and that can be very difficult when I'm trying to call for emergency services.
It's definitely like a puzzle piece.
That's why the city and county fire departments created an agreement in 1980 and drew out their own boundaries.
It's an effective way to cut cost to the taxpayer.
Through public records, we were able to examine the joint powers agreement between the county and city fire departments. It was last modified in September 2005. A lot has changed since then. A new agreement was supposed to be made in 2010 and then again in 2015. But as of now, the fire departments still work under the agreement ratified 15 years ago.
This is something that should have been accomplished years ago.
Both fire chiefs say they're ready to make changes, something former chiefs failed to do.
I think certain issues have been discussed, but along the way it's been stifled.
Now, more than ever, our two fire departments are working together well.
One of the ideas from the county fire chief, make the two fire departments one.
Maybe we need to look at merging the fire departments. Maybe we need to look at a lot of commonalities that we have and just really doing what's right for the community.
The county fire department is a strong force. County firefighters are responsible for 8,000 square miles of land spread across the valley, mountains, and desert. It has an arsenal of equipment ready to handle any emergency. And Chief Witt says calls for service have increased more than 40% over the past decade. But there's a problem. The county fire department faces a financial crisis, and it's putting a strain on other county services. Its budget for next year is about $145 million. County Fire Chief David Witt has been tasked with the difficult job of taking years of money woes and providing an exceptional level of service. That's why he's in active negotiations with other cities in Kern County and asking for more money. Collectively, it's $10 million more.
They've had a good deal. It's been a great deal, but we just can't go forward the way we are, and there'll be some hard decisions.
Chief Witt hasn't shied away from making tough decisions, and he says he is more than willing to think outside the box, including a merger. That means less overlap for both departments.
We have, multiple deputy chiefs. We have two fire chiefs. We have some commonalities, and maybe we would be more efficient. Maybe we wouldn't, but I at least want to look at it.
Meantime, the city fire department is looking to improve. The department is growing and buying new state-of-the-art equipment. Its budget for next year is more than $50 million. The department is rated one of the best in the nation. But reports show while the city fire department covers the metro part of Bakersfield well, it struggles to provide adequate service to the outer areas as the city expands. There are already 14 stations. The report says the department needs up to 11 more. 7 are already planned. That's why the Bakersfield Fire Department wants Station 65 in Rosedale. The county runs it now. KCFD even sent an engine from that station to fight some of the recent wildfires up and down the state. 4 of 5 people who live in that service area are paying city taxes, including the extra money from Measure In. City fire officials say they will provide more equipment and staff for that area, which includes the Northwest Promenade.
And that is what the citizens of Bakersfield should be concerned about. Will that apparatus be there? Will those emergency services be there when we need them? And we can say, we do a better job. We can staff it with more people for less.
Chief Witt says losing that station would hurt his budget.
The amount of revenue that's generated there is tremendous. It would definitely hamper our department as a whole.
But in the end, both chiefs say the talks will only help both departments serve.
Thinking outside the box is going to enable us to run into the next generation, the future for the next group of firefighters, for the community as we grow.
We're about the citizens of Bakersfield and Kern County having the best service that they possibly can.
The talks have not officially started. Chief Witt says he hopes to open the JPA after the beginning of the new year, but the city fire chief says it could happen before then. Alex Fisher, 17 News.